Hi girls, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome to this week's video. I think it's probably gonna be a mixture of a book video slash just a week in my life, or like life in Dublin. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun week. Kat and I actually have a lot of plans. Remember to vlog, like I'm definitely gonna do it this time. Good morning girls, hi. It's the next day. My jet lag caught up to me last night. That's right. So last night I was like, okay, I'll go work out before I got meet up with Kat. That way I'm not working out late. So I can go to bed when I get back. I come back, it hits 11 p.m. It feels like 8 p.m. I'm like, this is not good. I think I went to sleep around 2:30. My body woke up naturally at like 5 or 6. The sun was rising. So I got my eye mask, wore my eye mask, and didn't set an alarm. And so my body naturally woke up at 1:30. It's now 1:50. I think it's probably like the reason my jet lag is so bad right this time, because obviously I've traveled a lot, is the fact that I'm a little under the weather with it. I'm not like sick, I just am not at 100%. So I'm gonna guess that's the other part. The good news is though, I didn't have anything I had to do today. I was just gonna do laundry and chill. So and maybe do some reading in a cafe, but yeah, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna read a little bit, I'll probably shower and then go do some laundry and work out. Sorry, I just realized that the fan was going to be super loud. I hope you can hear me a little better. Anyway, I'm reading These Summer Storms. I've had this book, I got it this time, I think it was literally July last year, in my book of the month box. It's not one that I necessarily heard a lot about to pick up. It was just like what sounded the best that month. And that's what I love about book of the month, is I always found ones that I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy, but because I have that credit, I use it on it, and I find new authors and new books, which I think is sort of the point. I miscalculated my coffee concentrate and put like 2 or 3 times the amount, so I had to water that down. One thing about me is I love rich people drama. Like, I eat it up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I love those type of books. My dad's the opposite. He hates those type of books. But this is basically about these, wait, I can't remember how many there are. I think there's 5 siblings, and the dad, who is this mega billionaire, has passed, and one of the siblings, Alice, is who is telling the story. We're just getting our first POV from a different sibling, but she's telling the story from her POV. She basically had an event happen where her dad like cut her off and exiled essentially her for the family, or made her not want to come back to be around the family. I think that happened about a year ago, and now her father's passed and she's back, and he left them a task, like a game they have to work together to finish according to like a set of rules. And they're very interesting and funny. But basically Alice, who we're following in our main character, her only rule in this is that she has to stay, which I think probably her dad knows is the hardest part for her. So I'm very intrigued to see where it goes. Also, she meets this guy in as she's coming in on the train, and for reference, like, she comes in on the train and everyone else flies in on the private helicopters just to set the scene. Anyway, she meets this guy on the train. Turns out he knew her, and he shows up at the house the next day, and everyone like knows him, and she's like, what is going on? Like, who is this man? Anywho, so I'm going to guess it's probably going to be a love interest. Anywho, let's see what else we can get into. I should be at like 20%. The percentage isn't showing. I think it might be at 25. I'm at 106, so. Hi girls, this is what I'm wearing. Shoes are not the cutest, but I think it's probably gonna be my new uniform. It's so hot, the lighting so bad. But let's go to town. We're doing something so fun tonight. I'm so excited.
I feel like, yeah, it's a little like super rainy towards the end of the month.
Everyone got some air into you. There's no. Everyone got some air into you. There's no. Now that's a bit on the nose. Friend is not alcohol. Make it very clear. Whoopi Dick. He's my favorite thing. I'm trying to figure out who it is. Not one mention of Twilight. Oh my god.
Guys, look at those hydrangeas. Hey girls.
Hey, bestie.
I don't want to talk about it. I know right now in the wind I probably look like Lord Farquaad. I'm with Kat. It's Saturday. We didn't really vlog yesterday, but we went and did the Ghost Gravedigger tour and it was so much fun. We're going to the Linen Market. Shout out Neve. We're going to the Linen Market. We're on the canal. We're having a little 10-minute walk. And yeah, we're just gonna have ourselves a day. We're going to see the Odyssey on 35mm tonight. I literally could freaking scream. I'm so excited. I'll block that out. Can someone open this house? Please. 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 Anyone? Definitely just videoed that because that was my car. Sorry, sir. Oh my god, I totally saw some on TikTok.
There's like an epic one.
We're going to the market. We're finally trying Sprout. I keep forgetting my hair's popped off.
It looks so good, doesn't it?
Anyhow, some damage. You guys, look at Kat's merchandise. Oh my god, it's stunning. You guys, I'm not lying. There's life before the Odyssey and after the Odyssey. Thank you, Christopher Nolan.
Clutching my pearls. Hi girls, I have officially been home a week. Yeah, so I need to end off this vlog. For starters, I've officially been home a week and today was like the first time that I like sort of fixed my sleeping schedule. If I would have just gotten up when I woke up this morning, I totally would have been fine, and I should have, but I didn't, so that's on me. But I did go to sleep at like 1 a.m. last night and wake up naturally at like 7 a.m. So we're getting there. Like honestly, you guys, if you travel internationally, don't do what I did. This is the first time ever that I haven't like taken a nap, but I was just like so sick and I did not feel well. So I took a nap and my sleep schedule has been off ever since. It is so hard for my body to readjust coming back. It took me a really long time just in general. It wasn't as bad the last time, but it still took me a long time to get back on like a regular sleeping schedule. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's now 1 p.m. I just finished having my morning coffee. Now you might be thinking, shouldn't you have your morning coffee earlier? Don't you think that's kind of adding to it? I've tried everything. I've taken away my morning coffee. I quit having caffeine at 1. I worked out like in the afternoon. I had no caffeine and it's still the same, so might as well have a little bit of joy, spark a little joy in my day. Anywho, I'm here to talk about I finally read a book. Wait, let's actually pull it up because I haven't looked. Yep, This month I've read 3 books. For reference, last month and the month before. Last month I read I think 21, and the month before I read 20, or maybe it was 22 and 21. It was like 1 book apart for each month. So obviously doing so, I knew eventually I was gonna hit a reading slump, and I hit it. And I've honestly been so sad not making as much book content, so I feel like I'm like so back. And finishing the Summer Storms today, I hit the 90 book mark. I cannot believe, like, my goal this year was 100. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna hit 100. Like, I just like don't see humanly how that's gonna be possible to hit 100 books, and I'm 10 books away. That's insane to me. Now I do also need to show you guys like the books I have that I have to get through before I move, which is gonna be like a task in itself, so we'll talk about that in a second. But these Summer Storms, okay, I'm gonna be brutally honest because I can say what I want. First of all, right now in the reading world, there's so much drama about people right now saying like book talkers don't actually finish their books, or booktubers, whatever, don't actually read as many books as they say, which is just like so interesting right now. And I feel like, I don't know, I guess like every industry gets picked apart, but I really feel like it's so interesting what gets picked apart and how vicious the book talk and booktuber like community is. I don't know if it's because like they want what these booktubers have or book talkers have, or if they genuinely just like it annoys them. But anyway, so currently everyone's being picked apart for not actually reading the number of books they say they read. The point of the story is these Summer Storms. Okay, so I kind of went over what it was about, but really quickly, it's basically juicy family drama. The patriarchy of the family dies, and we follow as the kids come to the island that they grew up on, and they have to kind of like, they're basically have been left with this game that they have to complete through the week after their father's passing. So there is one daughter that's estranged. If you look at the cover you can tell, but one daughter's estranged, and then there's 2 sisters and a brother, and secrets unravel. There's love in there. There's, oh my god, there's so many things. Like, there's so many twists and turns. I will say everything that happened in the end I predicted. So that is my only like caveat to the book, is like, to me, since I read a lot of books like that, I already knew everything that was gonna happen. And I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a juicier turn. I mean, not to say it wasn't juicy, like it was juicy, and there were twists and turns, and I enjoyed the writing. So I really thoroughly enjoyed the book. I ended up rating it 4 stars. I honestly would probably rate it 4.25, but overall I really enjoyed the book. It was good. I love a family juicy rich people drama book, and if you like Ellen Hildebrand, you'd love this. And anywho, so that's my thoughts on these Summer Storms. And lastly, let me show you guys all I have to read before I leave Ireland. First of all, how cute. Let me move these guys. Oops. Okay. This is my shelf. First of all, my colorful shelf. This is sparking me so much joy in the morning when I see this. But let me like debrief some of these. So where is it? Abbey Offsides. I actually haven't decided. If I don't get to it before I go to London, I'll probably take it with me to read in London. I'm also going to be filming a reading a book where it takes place, and I think I'm going to take this for sure. I actually bought this in London the last time I was there. But I feel like this is the perfect book to read like as a where it takes, because it is short. I would say it's like a classic. Plus, for travel size, it's perfect because it's super small. I don't know if you can really tell. So, for sure going to be taking that to read as one of the what I read, or like reading a book where it takes place. Okay, so let's go over these. First of all, I'm going to give this one to Kat. Did I buy 2 or 3? I think 3 of the Annabelle Monaghan books to get signed to an event I ended up not going to. So I have that one. I've already read One Golden Summer. I tried to reread it, and I think I got like halfway through. I have about probably like 200 pages left in How to Write a Love Story. And then these are all books that I have not read that I would like to finish. Out of all of these, I know that I'm okay with not getting to these if I don't get to them. It's okay. The rest I would really like to get to. I posted a video like asking people which ones of my like summer TBR should I read first, and everyone keeps saying Promise Me Sunshine. So I think I'm gonna do Promise Me Sunshine. But right now I am starting The Shampoo Effect. So that's basically it. Okay, well, I will see you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anyway, I'm very excited for my travels coming up. I'm very emo about leaving Ireland, and I am just gonna try to vlog as much as I can for you guys and take you guys along with my last few, well, not few months, like month and a half here. So